hear from a lot of our guests the power of just like they start in residential, maybe something small, they buy it, they sell it, then they get their first commercial deal. And it's like once they get their first commercial deal and kind of opens their eyes to what happens if you buy a property with lower income, increase the NOI, and then sell it, increase the value because of the income. The power of that is crazy.
And it's knowing how to do it too. I'm under contract for a piece of property in Southern Pines area right now, which I'm getting ready to retire there. But it's a small medical office building, and there's an elderly gal that owns it. And her and her husband used to own the drugstore there with another couple, since sold the drugstore and been leasing it out. All the men and the other partners have passed. She's the only one. She's in her 80s. And it's been, I'm going to say ill-maintained. It just needs some capital improvements, needs to be refreshed. And the rents are not that some of them are way below market, and some of them she's not even collecting what's in the lease. It's just mismanaged. Mm-hmm. So we're able to buy this property, and with a couple of investors. That's the other thing too. I don't own anything outright. I have investors, and there's probably, of the 30 properties we own, there's probably 70 investors of all different entities. So we put little pieces into a lot of deals, and obviously the checks come in 90% of them on a regular basis. There are still some hiccups, right? But in this particular case, I know I'm going to take this $1.5 million property, and probably within 18 months, I'll have it back up to around $3 million value. And now to add that kind of value, it just takes experience, right? Mm-hmm. What am I going to do with the rents? Are the rents really undervalued? What can I bring them to? Unlike that glass deal that I showed John Crabtree, where he was at $250, we thought we were going to bring him to $450. Well, the market crashes and they move. Now I got nothing. So we ended up selling that deal to pick up a little bit of equity on the backside because the building was bought right, fortunately, and was a good marketable product. But it is a way to grow it and figure out how can I add value to all these buildings. And as you see now, everybody's scrambling because the office market, there's not a lot of business going on as far as leasing. And you're going to start seeing it's already coming out. Some of these office products are trading at $70, $80 a square foot. And meanwhile, we're sitting in a small flexible space here that could trade upwards of $250 a foot, which is unheard of. Yeah. Okay. It's just crazy. I deal a lot in medical office property too during my career. And that's always been a nice investment for us to hold. And it's just kind of recession proof because as we get older, we always need medical help.
Yeah.